guys are having a great day. Turn the music down just a bit here. Yeah, I hope y'all are having a good day. It is Saturday, January 28th, 2023. Beautiful rainy day here in Southeast Texas. We get a lot of those. Turns out the Houston metro area is indeed one of the rainiest areas in America, and I believe it. We had a rainstorm the other day that we had like a foot of rain in like 2 hours, which was wild. And like the whole neighborhood was like full of water, and then by like nightfall it was all gone. It all drained away. The creek, there's a creek by my house. It rose 6 to 10 feet. I had to take a picture. You can see the water line is like all the way up at the bridge, and then normally the creek is like, you know, vertically like 6 or 8 feet below that. It was pretty wild. So my house is actually like up on a hill, so it doesn't really flood very much. But boy, that was a lot of rain. And everyone was like, "This is the most rain I've seen." I was like, "I don't know. This is like a weekly thing here." So, all right, guys. I don't know there's not too much to talk about today. I have a lot of topics that I've just been doing separate videos on instead of doing them in the live stream because, the live stream should be about interacting with the audience and having fun. But I like to do like a little talk, I guess, as people come in. The hot game is Fire Emblem Engage, and what am I going to say about that one? The gameplay is pretty good. It is very much in the vein of, rather than 3 houses, it's more like, in fact, the class system and stuff is set up very similar to Fire Emblem Fates. The story is also basically Fire Emblem Fates. So if you liked Fire Emblem Fates, you'll probably like Fire Emblem Engage unless you're wanting something really new and different. And so the only really new and different mechanic they have is the Engage mechanic, where like you can give your characters rings, and they can, for a couple of turns, like 3 turns, they can have some increased power, which is really helpful to like overcome some specific challenges. But once you get the hang of it, you're more like, power up your characters and then use all your Engage abilities to just kill the boss for the level. That's more or less what you end up doing. Hard mode is what I was playing on, and I actually think it's too easy. So I don't know if I can go up to insane or like how I can do that. I think you have to start at the max difficulty level, and I don't want to start the game over. But I feel like hard for this game is easier than hard for the classic Fire Emblem games. So if you're playing either of the 3DS Fire Emblem games, Fire Emblem Fates with its 3 different stories, or Fire Emblem Awakening, which is my preference. I think Fire Emblem Awakening is probably the best they've done recently at all. So if you like either one of those, or if you're comparing it to either one of those, the hard mode on those is significantly more difficult than it is in Fire Emblem Engage. Fire Emblem Engage, the hard mode it's not a pushover. Like, you have to do mechanics, whereas like the normal mode is probably just almost auto battle. It's very, very easy. So, especially if you're playing on casual mode and you don't care about losing characters. And I've been playing on casual mode because I'm like, I don't want to replay a bunch of maps. That's just not where I'm at right now. I don't have time to do all of that level of minutia like with the classic games, though I do rather like that they had the whole your units die and they're gone, your decisions really matter stuff. But as time has gone on, Fire Emblem has had this element of a visual novel with it, where you are unlocking conversations between characters. And so if your characters die, it's kind of annoying because you can't get those conversations. You're missing part of the visual novel. I think in Fates, if your characters die, you can still talk to them in the, like they withdraw and you can't use them anymore, but you can still talk to them in your base. So I'm not quite sure how they do them in this one. But anyway, yeah, it's a little bit on the easy side. I might say play, if you're experienced with the series, play on the whatever it was, Nightmare or Insane, whatever it was. Play that. Play the harder mode on casual, and that'll probably be the challenging experience you want. I will say that the story is mostly garbage. It's clearly just Fire Emblem Fates. You know, it's not, the plot format is really pretty derivative of the previous games, and maybe that's what people want. I think the real weak part of this story is the characters. The characters, their visual designs are all over the place and just frankly not very good in most cases. In some cases they're good, in other cases they're just really silly. Like you have villains with like heart things on their face. It's just really wacky. They went really over the top with the character designs. But they all look like less interesting than, say, Genshin Impact, which is, you know, kind of a problem, I guess. But they're just not, they all look really goofy. The characters look really goofy, and they're English voice acting. Every single male sounds like he's from West Hollywood. He has like a little gay lisp thing going on, and it's really annoying. Their lines are not delivered particularly well, and the translation's apparently not very good. They changed a lot of things for the translation, and the dialogue just comes off as really hammy and just not very well written. So the characters are the weakest part of Fire Emblem Engage. None of them are very interesting or likable, really. They're all pretty flat. The way that they've always done Fire Emblem characters is, and it's not a bad way to do characters. Let me say that. It's actually a really good way to do characters. At least as a place to start with characters. And more authors should actually think about doing characters this way, which is every character has some very particular and definable trait about them. That is to say, you have a character who maybe is very anxious or like has social anxiety, right? Is really, really nervous. Like Bernadetta or what's her name from Fire Emblem Fates, the priest's sister. I'm trying to remember her name. Is it Sakura? I don't remember what the English name for her was. Anyway, they're really anxious, right? They're nervous all the time. They're worried about being, going outside. So that's a starting place for the character. And then as you get to know them, you uncover some deeper layers. So every character right away has like a surface level personality type and trait that's really easy to identify. You can think of like, the personality test, the Briggs personality test, like, introverted, INTJ kind of stuff. Which apparently I'm an INTJ. Though most people are like, "What? You're completely extroverted." I'm like, "Well, I don't know. That's what the test says." But anyway, you start there and then you go further. So in this one though, they don't really go further. The characters are all just kind of static surface level beings with either no personality or like a really simple personality where there's not much to it. Like you have a character who likes to eat street food. I don't know why. It's like that's her thing. So every conversation is about her wanting to eat ethnic food. That's every conversation in the game. I think it's Chloe, the Pegasus Knight or whatever. So that gets really boring, and you don't really get to know or like the character any more than when you first met the character and they're like, "Hello, I'm a character that likes street food." And then the next character over, "Hello, I'm a character that's anxious and worried." And so you don't get a whole lot of deeper stuff, and none of the characters really become, immediately likable. In the past, you would have these kind of interesting contrasts with the characters. So you'd have a character like Lucina be afraid of bugs or something, which it's funny, right? Like, why would this warrior be afraid of bugs? But she hates bugs, and that's one of the things you uncover about her. She's not just like this stoic warrior, but she doesn't like bugs. So every character would have something like that you would uncover along the way that would make the entire thing a lot more interesting to go through. And the character's a lot more likable, and you'd want them to hook up with each other and have romances with each other. So I still think the character interactions are going to be the best in Fire Emblem Awakening and Fire Emblem Fates. If you haven't played either of those two games, figure out a way to play them. Unfortunately, it's harder to play them because they're on the 3DS, which has specialized hardware and all that kind of stuff. And I don't think they've ported them. They really should port those games to the Nintendo Switch. They're really good games, but you're not going to do that while you have the new Fire Emblem game out and people are playing it. So you have that. So anyway, the gameplay is really fun. The class system is more like Fire Emblem Fates. The battle system is very similar to Fire Emblem Fates. The triangle is really strong in this one. And then you have an extra little element with the engage unlocks. It's a little on the easy side on the harder difficulties. But the gameplay's good. I think it's the story that is just not particularly interesting, right? I may switch it over to Japanese voices because I just don't like the English voice actors at all. They all sound gay. Virtually all of them sound gay. I like. It's nothing against that, but like if every character sounds that way, then it's like, why is every male so effeminate sounding? I'm at this point, I'm exhausted of effeminate males in media. It pretty much, it wouldn't say it almost ruined the Dune movie. Like the kid that they cast as Paul Atreides was so wrong for the part, and he was so effeminate. I had to turn on subtitles to understand what he's saying because every single part he just whispered it like an intense whisper, and it's just like that's not my Paul Atreides. Like, it's not what I get from the book at all. I don't get a effeminate whispering passive male at all. But that's what they cast, and I don't know if that's like a psyop, like we got to cast, or if it's just a product of Hollywood, especially like West Hollywood. When I say from West Hollywood, I mean gay, right? Like, that's just the way it is. I think Hollywood is this little bubble that just loses contact with the rest of humanity and doesn't know what real people sound like, look like, or act like. I guess that's my opinion of Hollywood in general. And having interacted with like some people from studios, I think that's not too far off the mark. I think wherever you are, that becomes your normal. And if you're hanging out in West Hollywood, then you really don't know what normal is for Texas or Ohio or Idaho or even Washington. You just lose contact with humanity. You don't know. So you cast somebody that you think is normal, but everybody else is like, why is he such an effeminate whispering weirdo? But that's where we are. So yeah, every character in the new Fire Emblem Engage, the English voice acting sounds really gay. Has a little lisp, very high voiced and a little bit passive, and just especially whoever's voicing the Divine Dragon, like the main character, it's not good. And it's all delivered with a little bit too much sincerity, even for the less important lines. It's like, it's not good. So yeah, voice acting is low. Gameplay is very high. It's very good. Story's low. Characters low. So that's what you get with that. I don't get why people are eating their cereal over this game. People are like bowing down to this game. I think they just haven't had a Fire Emblem game in a long time, or haven't had a good tactics RPG. There's lots of them out there. So this one's very average as far as I'm concerned. But it's good. It's worth a play, especially if you can get it on a discount. Which I didn't. I paid full price for it, and I'll probably get my money out of it, and I'm enjoying it. Said the same thing about Three Houses. I'm like, the story, it's a little convoluted, and then they just rush past certain plot points. It's not executed perfectly, but generally it's a good story. And, obviously I think it's a good game because I spent like 100 hours playing it. So it's a good game. And, Fire Emblem Engage is also a good game. But it's not, if people are looking for like that story that they really liked from Fire Emblem Awakening, Engage doesn't have it. Sorry. I don't think he looked the part of Paul Atreides either, personally. But, I mean, he did look young enough, I guess. That's it. Better or worse? Much worse than Three Houses. It's much worse than Three Houses. And the reason it's worse than Three Houses is that Three Houses had really good gameplay and a good story. Whereas this one has good gameplay and a bad story. So that's why Three Houses is better. The Three Houses characters are universally more likable than the Fire Emblem Engage characters. Fire Emblem Engage feels like it's really trying to be the older Fire Emblem games, particularly those two on 3DS that everybody likes. It really feels like it's trying to be derivative of them, and that doesn't always work out. It's kind of like new Star Wars stuff where you're trying to be derivative of what came before so hard that it ends up being unoriginal and boring. So anyway, yeah. The AAA alternative is gay cowboys eating pudding. Um, Someone was asking about like whether Fire Emblem Engage has a bunch of Western propaganda. I haven't seen it. You know, there's characters that are like, is this a boy or a girl? And I'm not sure if it's that they chose a weird voice actor or what they're trying to communicate with the character. So I'll probably switch over to Japanese voices for the rest of the playthrough because I'm just really tired of hearing the English voice actors. I did the same thing for what was the game? Tales of Arise. Tales of Arise, I got very tired of the English voice actors. I just didn't care for their delivery and their casting, so I switched to Japanese, and I actually enjoyed the game a lot more with subtitles. Even though the subtitles were just saying what the English... It wasn't like the subtitles were a better translation. It's just I didn't like the voice actors. That's all. I got tired of them. Young enough, which is my issue with Dune. Yeah, Dune 84... Paul, who played it? Oh, what's his name? Yeah, he was a little too old for the part. He didn't look like a boy in training, right? He looked like a adult man. But here's the other thing about Dune 84, and I'm just gonna. This is a bigger idea. Go and look at photos of high schoolers from 1984. They look older than high schoolers do today. I believe, and this is just a hypothesis at this point, that there has been a youngening of the appearance of people over the past 50 years. People appear younger for longer and age more slowly for whatever reason. And in the past, people looked more adult earlier. Now, I think there's a couple reasons for this. And so I'm going to give you my hypothetical reasons because I'm not doing a bunch of research to see how people have become more childlike in their appearance over the last 50 years. So the first one is I think people are fatter. So I think the general body fat percentage of everybody has gone up. If you look at teenagers from 1984, they were all really physically fit. You look at teenagers from 1994, they're less physically fit. You look at teenagers from 2004, they start to get fat. You look at teenagers from 2014, a lot of them are obese. So when you have more fat around your face, it tends to make you look younger because babies have a lot of excess fat on their face, and kids do too. As you hit puberty, particularly as a man, you tend to lean out. That is, you lose body fat around your whole body, but especially around the face. So people are carrying more weight in the face, which makes them look a little bit younger. This is also true of women, even when they're overweight, up to a point, right? Is that the way that we tend to view youth for females is we tend to view it as like body fat, right? Like they have a healthy layer of body fat over their body. So the smooth, vibrant skin of a young woman really is that they have a lot of subcutaneous fat. There's a limit to that. Once you become overweight or obese, then the skin loses that appearance, but it still looks round and cherubic in the face, which makes you look younger, even if it's not necessarily more attractive. So that's the first big reason why I think it's happened, is I think people have become they've become fatter. And so in general, we think people look younger. There's also been a thing where people have said testosterone serum levels have dropped. I'm very skeptical of that. And the reason is, who are you testing? If you're looking at epidemiological data, which is data that's from the general medical establishment who's being treated, the people having their testosterone levels checked are the people with low testosterone. That's the reality. And then higher testosterone is going to lean you out more as well. So maybe there's been a drop in test, but I think it's more likely just it coincides with people being more overweight. They look younger. So what we think of as a 18-year-old boy now looks younger than an 18-year-old boy did in 1984. I can show you pictures of me at the age of 17, and I look much older than other people do now at 17. In fact, I might be able to find one sometime. But yeah, I'll find pictures of me when I was 17, and you guys would be like, well, no, that guy's like 28, right? Because I look like a 28-year-old does now. This, in fact, was a joke for me. It's like I looked the same from age 18 to like 35. It's like I looked the same age. Everyone thought I was older. Everyone thought I was 30 when I was 18, and then when I was 35, everyone still thought I was 30. You know, so and I'm gonna hit 40 this year. But yeah, so anyway, that's in the 90s we looked older. In the 80s we looked even older, and you know, there you go. That's what I think. I remember you said Attack on Titan's English dub turned you off the show. I still think you should give it a try at the subs. I heard the ending was bad though. I have to see if I can find like a subtitle version. Kyle MacLachlan, yeah, he was good in the part, but you're right. He had a too adult kind of aura to him. I think you're probably right. But I still really like Dune 1984. I think it's one of David Lynch's best things. He considered it a colossal failure, but I actually think it's a really good movie. I really enjoy it. All right, let's play a little bit here. I gave you my early impressions of Fire Emblem Engage. I might do just a separate video, like early impressions. I haven't finished the game yet, but I know exactly where it's going and where it's going to end up, and you know, that's the way these things work, right? I'm not sure. What is this? Oh, adrenaline. Here we go. Let me play a little bit of Final Fantasy. There it is. To do like this weird little jumping thing in order to get the games to work. Get the Vita to show up. Yeah, I think people just generally look a little younger now. I think our perception of what an adult looks like has changed. Could also be just, I don't know, other environmental factors. Could be all the plastics. I don't really know. I've cut to around 14% body fat, and the prominence of my jaw and cheekbones definitely make me look older. Yeah, the thing is, looking older as a man is not necessarily bad, right? Like, if you like lose some of that cheek fat, you tend to look, you know, more physically fit, more experienced, more attractive. As a woman, having your cheeks get hollowed out makes you look like really bad. So you actually don't want to get too lean as a woman, especially, I guess, as you get older. It makes you look even older. Healthy body fat percentages for women are going to be, you're going to find that they're much higher across the board than they are for men. You know, men healthy body fat percentage is going to be like 15. For women, it's going to be 20 to 25. That's going to be higher across the board. Women have to store more fat. And if you get too lean as a woman, you will actually start having problems. You start having medical issues from it. Not just like your cycles will stop, but also you will have risk of things like other kinds of problems, like osteoporosis. You see it with female athletes a lot. Major fertility problems when they're lean. All right, here we go. We got our little snow level here. I don't remember. How do I drop the thing? I think if we go to the middle. I think there is a building in the middle. Is this it? Yeah. There it is. Little tent inside a rock. Alright, there we go. Have to replay some of the dialogue from the last thing here. Now this is a surprise. This guy comes and talks to us for a minute here. What do you call that? Like if people look younger? Like the natalizing of the population? Yo, dog, we heard you like protection from the elements, so we set up your tent in a cave. Alright. Once you get to the ledge, make sure you warm yourselves up. Oh, okay. Alright. Neoteny? Neotenous? Something like that. That sounds about right. Yeah. Neonatalist. Natalizing. It looks like you look like babies. Everyone looks like babies now. Look at older pictures of like kids from the 80s. You'd be like, these are adults, right? It's like, no, these are 16-year-old boys and like 16-year-old girls. They just looked older. I think also people looked older in the 20th century because they smoked so much. So like people who were young adults in the 50s, they all smoked, so they just looked a lot older. I think smoking makes you look older too. This is Barrett, the black guy complaining about the cold. We'll see if they keep that in the remake. Let me see what members I have. I'm not sure who I want to keep. I feel like Tifa's really good. Like who we need for this encounter. I don't know if we need Barrett. I think Barrett is good. I think we need some like ranged guys for this. Maybe I'll switch out. Let's take the materia out of Vincent here. Wait, how do we get rid of it? Materia. Triangle? There we go. Let's take the diamond mangle off him. We have a bronze mangle. Damn, something in my eye. We're slowly becoming the Eloy in character and in appearance. Neoteny equals retaining childlike traits in adulthood. So yeah, kind of. Neoteny, there it is. I knew there was a word for it, but like, I don't know. It's an interesting thing. I think a lot of it just has to do with being overfed. I think we're a little overfed and just a little fatter than we were before. I think that's probably the big one. armors. Barrett will level up quite a bit. Let's give him something good here. Micro laser. And it's like a good one here. The bolt armlet drains lightning attacks. That's cool. Let's do elemental and comet. I don't think that works. Comet works, but we'll do. Where's fire? Do fire. And here. All. And. Comet. Enemy skill. Put a summon in there. I almost never use the summons. I should use them more. All in heal. Right. Restore. That's right. Let's see what we have here. Magic plus. Let's do seal. Enemy skill, luck plus. I think we can change this around. Let's do fire and all. And counterattack cover, all restore. Okay, we have 2 healers. Should be good here. Do you think Yuffie and Vincent will be optional again in the remake or plot pushed? I think they'll be plot pushed, personally. I think they'll put them in there because people will want them, and that's why. You know, people will consider the story not complete if you don't have, you know, Yuffie and Vincent, and they're probably right. Vincent is an actual character in like the Crisis Core game, I think. So I think I think we'll get them. I think we're gonna get them as actual characters. All right, let's go. $36 degrees. 35 degrees. Get it to a ledge. Get nice and warm here. Yeah, after giving us Yuffie's DLC, it'd be ridiculous making them optional. The first time I played this, I never had Yuffie. I didn't know like what the deal was. They're like Yuffie. I'm like, how'd you get Yuffie? You have to like attack her in the forest in a couple of different areas. Get myself up here. Someone's honking their horn. The dog is barking because someone honked their horn. Alright. There are monsters on the... There's Yetis. No, just weird hoppy things. We got fire. Toxic barf? Kill those yellow things. Hit him with a baseball bat. My dad played it first, saw him when he got captured at Sierra HQ, and became intrigued by it. Sadly, we missed Yuffie and Vincent first run. After getting the strategy guide, I was determined. Alright. Anything in here? Alright. That's that sweet music. Mystery music. Wait, can I get these things here? Let's see, and then he stares up. Wait. Nope, can't look up there. Okay. Do you have any interest in Lorena McKinnon? I don't know who she is, sorry. I guess you can't do all for comment, but let's try it out. Let's see what this does. Oh, wow. Nice. That hits pretty good. So I don't think I know who Lorena McKinnon is, sorry. So that doesn't work. Let's we want the magic plus. All. Should have a lightning in here somewhere. Well, lightning is somewhere else, huh? All fire, all restore. Okay, that's right. All elemental, fire, restore, all. Do I have earth, time, light? There we go, lightning. Let's change that to comet. There we go. And let's give him. Midgar tunnels and sewers theme. That's it. It's interesting that Fury is supposed to be a status issue. Fury, and yet it actually is helpful in quickly increasing limit break gauge. Yeah, it's a berserk. Just makes you attack constantly at with higher damage, right? What's up, Slim Jim? Hope you're having a great Saturday. Oh, well, that got rid of him. Javelin. I think that's for Sid. That's a Sid weapon. Wait, there's a door up there. Let's go check it out. Let's check it out. Oh. Push the rock over. Where's it going? Oh, it's gonna break the ice crystals. And snap it a Slim Jim. Oh yeah! It's like the vocal abuse that Randy Savage did to himself on it. Like, the vocal abuse was like bad, dude. He had like bad vocal abuse. Oh yeah! Ultrasound. What sounds is it? Alright, now how do I go? This is always like annoying because I'm not sure like what I need to do to get down. I keep pressing up. Do I press down? What do I do? Okay. I know I have to, but I'm gonna solve it in the remake. Oh no, a back attack! Which way do I go? I'm like pressing every direction to try to get this cloud guy to go. There he goes. There he goes. All right. Oh, there's a little bird outside my window. And he's very cute. Hi, little guy. You're a little finch, is what you look like. Where's my birdseed, guys? Just need to put more birdseed in my feeder. There we go. Sorry, I got distracted by birds, my cute birds, coming right up into my window and looking at me. Where's my food? Give me my food. Just attack. These guys are weak. Toxic barf. Barrett should actually be in the back row. This is the right way. Something about these old synths. No, wait. I think I'm still going the wrong way. Every time I come out of a battle, I'm like, where am I? These guys have a lot of health. this is the right way now. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, I think this is the right way now. Maze-like levels. Lightning, all fire. It has a lot of good stuff here. I think I want to change my materia around though. Should have Hypno Crown, Rune Armlet, Bolt Armlet, Wizard's Bracelet. There's like no defense on it though. Let's do Bolt Armlet. And then we can do Time, Poison. Let's do all and we'll do Yes, we should do something like probably Time. Yeah, that's probably fine. No, wait, let's do Time. Is there an HP plus? Alright. Do a little bit more AoE here. I do like those like shimmering effects. This looked really cool back in the day. I think this is the right way now. Part of the problem with getting lost in here is like there's random battles and the battle screens interrupt like your whole ability to keep spatial awareness of where you are. Yeah, that was correct. Warm ourselves up and then we can find the next place. Go up. Let's go right. Okay. Is there another ledge here? Apparently, there is. Ah, these little guys. from here. I think I took the wrong way. Go up. Spam square button. Right. Warm myself up. Yeah, Cloud's really powerful with like the cover plus counterattack. He's just like constantly attacking. Just like keep him healed and he kills everything. Climbing up the mountain. Dead end. Can I go up this way? There we go. There's the cave. Elixir. I always save the elixirs. I never use them until like the very end. You like the blade beam. Yeah, I wonder how they'll tackle the cold and the climb. They'll probably have some other kind of minigame element to it. That's a little bit different than what they have now. Extreme Bomber. Cure. Change my materia around again. I don't like him as a healer. It just doesn't work. do have an enemy skill. There we go. Cover, counter, all, fire, enemy skill. Oh, something else here. That's good. Doesn't matter what. Death blow, maybe. Alright. And actually, we can put restore back on him. All, but I really want all earth, time, all, and restore. There we go. It's a little better setup. Double healers and cloud killing everything. Wait, here's the save point. Perfect. Let's use a tent. Do I have a tent? Red, I have some tents. Etri and Odyssey, those are good games too. Yeah. I liked, you know, there were some games where you could draw the map on like the 3D on the DS, and those are really fun too. Or you drew your own map. Just a fun thing. Comes our Quake 2, waste the mana. I assume I'm going the right way here. I don't remember which direction I was traveling prior to the battle. Whoa, a Marlboro. There you go, Comet. And kill it before it bad breaths you. So bad breath puts like every status effect on you at once. Tentacles. Tentacles. Marlboro tentacles. Fire armlet. All right. Oh, I see what it is. It's nullifies fire attacks. What's it got in there? What's this extra one? Magic. Plus, we can usually switch that out. Alright. Let's use it. Looks good. No, that's fine. Marlboro is bad for your health. Remember, kids, smoking is bad. So here's a tentacle monster that you get to fight. I can attack the, apparently I can attack the icicle? gonna do anything? No, I guess not. So I wonder if attacking the icicle will just kill them all, but I can't get it to come down, you know? So I might as well just kill them the old-fashioned way. Apparently, no, we have to kill the icicle. Oh, because it's dropping icicles on us. Big shot. No, here it goes. It's cracking. It's cracking. That's it. It just cracks, I guess. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. No. Or knock all of them down. I think we have to knock all of them down. Probably. Big shot. Ultrasound. Icicle drop. Ouch. That suck. Yeah, Yuffie has like this clear tranquil, which is pretty good to set her up as a healer, because then she can heal people. Or tap, you know. Kind of top people off. How does the limit break miss? I don't know, but it does. Maybe you have to kill the bats first? I don't know. The bats are protecting their icicle, which is their home. What's the odds we could get Fire Emblem Engage gameplay next week or something? Probably 100% if I want to do it. I was going to do like a video on it, so that'll be some gameplay. We could do it live, too. I'm down to bring in a dock and hook it up to the PC and stream it. It's not hard. I have all the equipment for it, so we could do that. I'm thinking of adding a stream on Wednesdays, but I don't know how to do that and make that happen with my current family schedule. Oh, I aimed at the bats and it missed. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. It's like I'm saving all my limit breaks and they all just miss. No! I don't want to jump yet. Yeah, we could do some Fire Emblem Engage gameplay. The gameplay's really fun, you know. I think I aimed at the icicle again. I can regen everyone here. That's cool. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, it's the cure materia, I think. Blade beam. Yeah, I've been here since I only streamed on Wednesday. Wednesdays stopped working out for my family schedule at some point, so I switched to Saturdays, and that's not the best either now because my kids are home all the time, you know? So it's just hard to figure it out. But yeah, doing 2 days a week, I think that would be good for the channel. Just a different time. People don't always want to hang out on a Saturday and chat. People rather do it on Wednesday. Just depends. I appreciate you being here the whole time, though. Do all the icicles. Make sure I got all the bases covered. as well big shot it. Money shot. Will Tint return in the remake? A Tint? I don't know. One of these days I'm going to replay the original, and this time, no matter how impatient I am, I will get Aerith leveled up enough to give her Great Gospel. Came close once, but it got annoying grinding. What's the point? Like, you just lose her as a character. I don't see... Like, to get an achievement? Do they have achievements? I think they have achievements for that. But, like, I don't see, like, a big point to it, though. Maybe that's just me. That's a wrecking me today. There it goes. I saw a video of like some guy who's like gonna get his characters to 99 without leaving the first area. The first level, where you're like blowing up the reactor. Last elixir. Now we'll jump down. Maybe in the PS4 remaster. Yeah. Which would be, I think that one's the same as the Nintendo Switch version is the same one, but Nintendo doesn't do achievements and stuff. I think they don't do trophies. How to get... Oh, here we go. That's how you get it. Speed source. I don't care about trophies, so like it doesn't matter to me if I get them or not. I did get a platinum, my son got a platinum trophy in Astro's Playroom. He's like, whoa, I got the trophy. I'm like, yeah, good job, I guess. You did all the things on the list. It's not quite the same as like World of Warcraft achievements where people could see them. People could like search them and go, oh, this guy did this achievement. Grand Theft Auto practically encourages you to use cheats. If they punish you for that, it's BS. Yeah. Enhanced sword. Okay. There it is. What does this do? Well, it has a lot of materia in it, but it has like no attack, so I'm not going to use it. I'm not setting Cloud up as a wizard right now, so it doesn't matter. Death blow. Miss. There you go. The M tentacles. Around the corner we go. Alright, still have plenty of time to play. Let's go right. I keep holding down the right button. Go up. Right? Looks right. Keep spamming the button. Here we go. Into the cave. More monsters. Ooh, some little coeurls. Always like these guys. I like that Photoshop lens flare effect. I love it. It's like the 90s Photoshop lens flare that they just used as a graphic. It's great. Grenade bomb. There's another tent. Off we go. Oh, God! Check the white glow next to the save point. Too late! Maybe there's a materia in there. I can probably go back after I kill this dragon. Let's see here. Fire 2. Can I select different heads? I can. Let's do Blade Beam then. Oh, that healed him. Alright. Let's see if Quake does anything. That's the Ice Breath. Alright, Quake hits. Quake definitely hits. Fire heals one of them, though. Let's do Big Guard here. That'll help us out quite a bit here. Bolt 3. Go. I think there's like a fire head and an ice head. Quake. Bolt 3. Oh, Comet. There we go. It missed. It missed. Put regen on everyone. Why not? Why not do some regen here? Oh no! Yep, he's gonna die. No, not quite. Nope, she's dead. Let's do... Where's my Phoenix down? There we go. Just count on certain spells going through and then they don't go through. Here we go. I remember buying Game Shark even though I beat this game. I don't remember how the Game Shark worked for the PlayStation. Barrett's dead. Oh, he's on my Phoenix Downs on this boss. Guard. Wait, we have a limit break. Clear Tranquil. There we go. I'll heal everyone up. I can summon here. Let's try it. Oh, it lets you play imported games sometimes? That's cool. Oh, when one head dies, they do a final attack. That's what it was. I think the lightning will hit him pretty hard here. There he is. Whoa, look at him. He's big. Oh, he healed him. Well, that's good. Lovely. Yeah, region's really good. It's alright, we got him. There he goes, he's dead. We get a monster attack after all that. Alright, we'll kill these guys really quickly. Might as well use all our magic here. Because I'm going to use a tent in a second. It could have been worse. Probably the better strategy is to use Mind Blow to like get the limit break up and use Mind Blow on one of the heads, like the ice head. And then you can kind of kill him at your leisure. Oh, forget the tent, check the white pool. Oh, a dragon. Nine. 9999. There we go. Sweet. HP MP restored. Save the game. I do like the I guess painted backgrounds here. Where do I go from here? $10,000 -1 got to be one of my favorite amounts of damage to deal in this game. I killed Spyro. Yeah, Skylanders was originally a Spyro game. Isn't that wild? What is going on here? Ah! There we go. It's a cool cutscene. It's really beautiful. I love the like kind of lightened blue sky, but it has stars. I've always loved the way that they do the skyboxes in this original game, and I think they carried it over in the remake too. Something fell out of the sky and crashed down here, leaving a big scar on the planet. So all this energy's gathered here for the planet to heal itself? Sephiroth took that energy and is trying to use Meteor. Next time, the wound won't be so small. Oh, Final Fantasy X originally had maximum damage be 9999, and they went beyond with Overkill. Oh, these are bombs. Lightning bombs. Oh, kill Cloud. Wow. Cloud's dead. Alright. In order to save a Phoenix down, take this guy out and we put in... What is it? Revive? And then... life. There we go. If Meteor had hit Midgar, would it have destroyed the planet or just a large mass? I mean, it would have... I don't know. Probably would have wiped out life. But back to Sephiroth. Cloud, wait for me. Please take me with you. You're going to have it out with Sephiroth, aren't you? Because of Sephiroth, I too have lost many things, so please take me along. Don't say no, okay? It can't be helped. The rest is up to you. I gotta, I mean, can I get his materia off of him, though? I don't think I can, and I kind of need it. There we go, Dragon Armlet. Yeah, I need that restore. Dang it. Can I, Ah! That is annoying. Meteor Rain. Alright, let's do it. I don't remember what Landscaper does. Wait till the next save. Okay. I'll just put some materia in here for now. Morph. There's another save point. That'll probably help. Neo Bahamut materia. There we go. There we go. Now we can switch out her for her. It's really annoying that you have to do this to like get your materia straightened out. All and restore. Not sure what we want for this next bit here. Bahamut. I missed one on Barrett. It doesn't matter, probably. Sorry. I don't think it matters. And they won't like the double heal. Oh, I actually want Lightning 3. Let's see if we can do that. Probably want, yeah. We have lightning. Another all here. Lightning. And so we probably don't need all for that one. That'll work. That'll work. Thank you. I appreciate it, though. I think I have to go this way. No. It's just a hopping game here. There we go. That's... So I finally found you. Yeah. Yeah. Ha ha. This is incredible. This is the promised land the president has been searching for. But I'll be the one who gets it. Sorry, old man. That land is no one's. It's where the reunion will take place. They will all gather here. I wonder if we'll see Sephiroth. This is the only time the High Wind has the dark blue hue. We need to cross when the wind is calm or we'll get swept off. rush. There we go. It's all the ghosts. They're falling off. Oh, look at this cool pink dragon. There we go. We gotta. They give us a weapon for Tifa in case we haven't been using her, which we haven't. It's very thoughtful of the game designers. Fire shell. What is this thing? It's like a little altar with candles on top of it. Kind of funny little thing. Graveler, use self-destruct. It's super effective. I haven't played a Pokemon game in so long. What are these little goblin guys? Look at him. Look at this little goblin. What does he do? He didn't even do anything. He just was like, I'm a goblin. Well, I can have lots of materia, or I can have lots of attack. To kind of think about how much materia I could really use. Like, we could have a bunch of summons or something. Heal. Destruct. I think it's pretty debatable what you want here. He's like 20 attack, which is quite a bit. On we go. More monsters. Oh, boxes. Final Fantasy is definitely Final Fantasy VII is a game about destroying boxes. I'm not sure what they're doing here. They have different elements on the side. Oh, they like roll a dice and decide what they're gonna do there. Alright, there he is. This is the end for you all. Sephiroth. This is the end. You're right. This is the end of this body's usefulness. He disappeared? He might still be nearby. Our purpose is to deliver the black materia to our master. Our? I was just getting into it. Those who carry Genova cells. Master? Of course, Sephiroth. Whoa. Summon here. Neo Bahamut. We'll just summon it. Giga Flare! Let's see what it does. I love this music though. Silencer. Let's see what fire does. Nothing. Yeah, Tifa's immune to silence. But she's also like out of MP. Red light. Red light, green light. Yeah. Love the way Bahamut looks in this game. His appearances in other games just aren't as cool. There you go. Yeah, she's immune to silence because I put a ribbon on her. That's great, though. Shouldn't have used the Bahamut. Let's try Comet. See what Comet does. Good guard. What's that again? Because that's really helpful. Red light. Red light. Oh, there we go. Not too difficult. Reflect ring. Ooh. Some good loot. Good loot there. Genova cells. So that's what this is all about. The Genova reunion. Not Sephiroth? You mean all this time it wasn't Sephiroth we've been after? I'll explain later. Right now, the only thing I'm thinking about is beating Sephiroth. But Sephiroth is... He's here. The real Sephiroth is just beyond here. It's both incredibly wicked and cruel, but it's releasing a powerfully strong will from deep within the planet's wounds. From this planet's wound. Received key item, Black Materia. The Black Materia is back in our hands. Now all we have to do is defeat Sephiroth, and that'll be the end of it. We'd better not take the Black Materia any further. Why don't you give it to someone else to hold on to? Who should hold on to it? Let's give it to Barrett. Damn, man. Pressure's on now. Don't give it to anyone. I'm counting on you. Let's find Sephiroth. We're going in first. You guys stay and keep watch. MP Turbo Materia. Ooh. That's a good one. Give it to the dog. Alright, oh, there is a safe spot. That's cool. Use a tint. It's just a good idea. And we'll save. What time is it? Oh, I'm almost about out of time. Let's go just a little further. Poison ring. Here we go. First try. is this? What happened? Calm down, Tifa. Sephiroth is near. Anything could happen. Nibelheim? But why Nibelheim? This is freaky. Really freaky. This is an illusion Sephiroth made up. He's trying to confuse us. It'll be alright. As long as we know it's an illusion, there's nothing to be afraid of. Come on, let's keep going. Yeah, you're right. Look. All right, let's go. Huh. Cloud's not here. Stop, Sephiroth. This is so stupid. It's just an illusion. Don't worry about it. What's next? Stop it already! Wow, I didn't know it was this bad. This is what actually happened 5 years ago. But it's probably not me that's going to come out of the Shimmer Mansion. He's going to try to show us another stupid illusion. See? Didn't I tell you? Zangief. Hey, you're still sane, right? Come over here and help me. I don't want to watch this. Cloud, don't watch. Yeah, we went to that where Zack's parents talk about him. I'll check this house. You check that one over there. What's wrong, Tifa? I told you before, right? As long as we know it's just an illusion, there's no need to be scared. Hey, you alright? Oh, a dream, but it feels so real. Sephiroth, I know you're listening. I know what you want to say. That I wasn't in Nibelheim 5 years ago. That's it, isn't it? I see you finally understand. What you're trying to say is that you want to confuse me, right? But even making me see those things won't affect me. I remember it all, the heat of the fire, the pain in my body and in my heart. Oh, is that so? You are just a puppet. You have no heart and cannot feel any pain. How can there be any meaning in the memory of such a being? What I have shown you is reality. What you remember, that is the illusion. Cloud. Do you understand? I don't want to understand. But I want to ask you one thing. Why? Why are you doing this? I want to take you back to your real self. The one who gave me the black materia that day. Who would have ever thought a failed experiment would prove so useful? Hojo would die if he knew. Hojo, what does he have to do with me? 5 years ago, you were constructed by Hojo. Piece by piece, right after Nibelheim was burnt. A puppet made up of vibrant Genova cells, her knowledge, and the power of Mako. An incomplete Sephiroth clone, not even given a number. That is your reality. Close your ears, close your eyes. What's wrong, Tifa? I'm not affected by it. I wasn't paying attention to him. All that talk of Hojo constructing you is a lie. Don't we have our memories together? Being kids together. Starlit nights. Tifa, why are you so worried and scared by those words? Shall I show everyone here what's in your heart? Looks like you're not feeling well. Tifa, is Sephiroth right? Cloud. Why are you so scared? Don't worry about me. I'm all right. No matter how confused I am, I'll never believe a word that Sephiroth says. It's true that sometimes I can't figure out who I am. There's a lot of things muddled up in my memories. But Tifa... But you said long time no see, Cloud, right? Those words will always support me. I am the one you grew up with. I'm Cloud of Nibelheim. No matter how much I lose faith in myself, that is the truth. That's why you shouldn't be so scared. No matter what anyone else says to me, it's your attitude that counts. No, that's not true, Cloud. What's not? Aren't I the same Cloud you grew up with? That's not what I meant. I don't know how to say it. Cloud, I need some time. Just give me a little time. Cloud, don't blame Tifa. The ability to change one's looks, voice, and words is the power of Jenova. Inside of you, Jenova has merged with Tifa's memories, creating you out of Tifa's memory. A boy named Cloud might have just been part of them. Cloud, please don't think right now. Think, Cloud? Cloud, oh, excuse me. You never had a name. Shut up, Sephiroth. You still don't understand, then. Do you remember the picture that we took before we headed for Mount Nibble? Tifa, you remember, right? But there is no way he would know. Now, what happened to that picture? Is this it? Do you want to see it? It turned out pretty good. Cloud, don't. I should be in the picture. Even if I'm not in there, no worry. It's just an illusory world Sephiroth made up. There it is. Just as I thought. That picture's a fake. The truth is in my memory. 5 years ago, I came back to Nibelheim to inspect the reactor. I was 16. The town hadn't changed at all. What did I do? Oh, yeah. I saw my mom. I saw the people in town. Yeah, I went to Tifa's room. There, I played the piano. I looked in the drawers. I read the letter addressed to Tifa. I spent the night and went to the reactor in Mount Nibble. I was excited about it, because that was my first mission after becoming first class in Soldier. Soldier, first class. Soldier? When did I enter Soldier? How did I join Soldier? Why can't I remember? That's right. I didn't have to worry about it because I was, Cloud? Let's go, Tifa. I'm all right. Wow, that's amazing. It's like you see a little face. I see a face. It's all materia. The outside is rich with Mako energy. The inside is a treasure trove of materia. This truly is the Promised Land. There is no such thing as the Promised Land. It's a legend, an old wives' tale. It's utterly ridiculous. Everything's as I imagined it to be. Isn't it splendid? It is that kind of dullness that makes you a second-rate scientist. What's happening? It's coming from within the wall. Something's in there. It's moving. Weapon. Then it really does exist. I didn't believe in it. What does this mean? Weapon. Monsters created by the planet. It appears when the planet is in danger, reducing everything to nothingness. That's what was stated in Professor Goss' report. I never saw that report. Where is it? Here, right here. You keep a lot of things to yourself. Are Cloud and the others all right? But what's up with that? One little piece of materia destroying the planet. What the hell was that? Huh? Hey, guys. Where are we? Where did we end up? Barrett, you're here. I'm so glad. Tifa. Something's weird here. It got all pitch black all of a sudden, and everyone disappeared. Everyone's waiting. Cloud's in trouble. Please come help us. Over there. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but let's just get on with it. And remember, the black materia. Mr. President, I've got a bad feeling about this place. Maybe we should go back to our ship now. We need to prepare for the inspection anyway. Hey, where did you come from? Don't know. This place is going to get rough. Better leave things to me and get out of here while you still can. Leave things to you? I don't know what you mean. This is where the reunion is happening, where everything begins and ends. Cloud. Hey, we're here to help you. Thanks, Barrett. Where's the black materia? It's safe. I have it. Cloud. I'll take it from here. Give me the black materia. Can't you hear my voice? You all right? Okay, then here. Had a lot of pressure holding this thing. No, don't. Please stop, Cloud. Thanks. Leave the rest to me. Come on, the black materia. Please wait just a little longer. Everyone, thanks for everything, and I'm sorry. 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 Especially you, Tifa, I'm really sorry. You've been so good to me, I don't know what to say. I've never lived up to being Cloud. Tifa, maybe one day you'll meet the real Cloud. Haha, this is perfect. It means that my experiment was a complete success. What number were you, huh? Where is your tattoo? Professor Hojo, I don't have a number. You didn't give me one because you said I was a failed experiment. What the? You mean only a failure made it here? Professor, please give me a number. Please, Professor. Shut up, miserable failure. Who was that? He's a Sephiroth clone I created after the real Sephiroth died 5 years ago. Genova cells and Mako, with my knowledge and skills, have been combined with science and nature to bring him to life. I'm not wild about the failure part, but the Genova reunion theory has now been proven. You see, even if Genova's body is dismembered, it will eventually become one again. That's what is meant by Genova's reunion. I have been watching for their reunion to start. 5 years have passed, and now the clones have begun to return. I thought the clones would begin to gather at Midgar, where Genova is stored. But my predictions were not entirely correct. Genova itself began to move away from the Shinra building. But being a genius that I am, I soon figured it out. You see, it was all Sephiroth's doing. Sephiroth is not just content to diffuse his will into the lifestream. He wants to manipulate the clones himself. Yes, that was how it started. I wondered where the clones were going, but I was never able to figure it out. I couldn't figure it out either. The one thing that I did know was that Sephiroth was at their final destination. I wasn't pursuing Sephiroth. I was being summoned by Sephiroth. All the anger and hatred I bore him made it impossible for me to ever forget him. That and what he gave me. Sephiroth, Sephiroth, I'm here and I brought you the black materia. Show yourself to me. Where are you? Sephiroth, so we finally meet again. Did you see it? It's Sephiroth, so he is here. This is perfect. Both Genova's reunion and Sephiroth's will. They won't be diffused into the live stream, but gathered here. Why are you so happy about, Professor? You know what this means, don't you? Cloud has the black materia. Sephiroth's going to summon Meteor. Every single person is going to die. Whatever I say now is too little. Too late. We must evacuate. I want you all to come with me. There's still much more I want to hear. Yo, Cloud, stop! Knock it off! Cloud. These graphics were lit in 1997. It's a kaiju! Hard to believe he was in the crater the whole time. Journey through the planet core from Nibelheim. I think he was like recorporealizing himself. There's an unkept version of this cutscene that shows the white column cracking the earth. That was the whirlwind maze, explaining why it's a black pit later on. Cloud. That's interesting. I'll have to look that up. Cloud. He's a little dot of pixels. It's like 12 pixels. I don't know what to do. I was always like that. What's the matter? Oh. Poor kid. Oh. Are you all right? Oh. The wailing noise of the planet really unnerved me as a kid. Will that come back in remake? I hope so. Something like that. Tifa? Tifa. Oh, Cloud. That's right. I'm Cloud. Is it really you, Cloud? I never thought I'd find you here. Yeah, it's been a while. What happened to you? You don't look well. Yeah, it's nothing. I'm okay. How long has it been? Five years? What is it? Want to hear my fan theory for the remake? Absolutely. I want to hear it. What is it? It's really been a long time. Actually, it's been 7 years. You got your wish and joined Soldier, quit after the Sephiroth incident, and now you're a mercenary. You told me a lot about what happened after you left Nibelheim, but something's wrong. I felt there was something strange about the things you talked about. All the things you didn't know that you should, and other things you shouldn't know that you did. I wanted to make sure, but then I heard you were going far away. And I didn't want that. I didn't know what to do, so I thought I needed more time. And that's why I told you about the avalanche job. I wanted to be with you, watch you. I think Zack finds Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge in Midgar, and the four of them journey after Cloud's company. And when they reach the city of the ancients, Zack saves Aerith and helps Cloud before Sephiroth. Interesting idea. It'd be cool if there was a way to not have Aerith die, or Eris. Ding. Huh? Glare. You'll be better soon. You've been asleep for a long time. I'm hungry. Hey, why don't you ask? About him. Because I'm scared. Don't worry, I don't know what happened to Cloud either. Guess I shouldn't tell you not to worry. None of them know if he's alright either. He's still alive, right? How long was I asleep? Let's see now. Must have been about 7 days. Early dinner, then driving. Have a great day. I do fear that Aerith being saved means someone else will die in her place to balance the scales. My theory is it might be Cloud as a way of redeeming himself. Nah, they wouldn't kill Cloud because he's like the main guy. Not unless they killed him at the very end of the last game. What about Sephiroth? You ain't over it yet. Remember that huge light in the northern cave? Since then, the crater's been surrounded by a huge barrier of light. Everyone knows Sephiroth sleeps in that big hole protected by the barrier. We can't do a damn thing about it. We just gotta wait till he wakes up. And on top of that, some huge monster called Weapon's been on a rampage. Weapon? Remember that huge monster that was Sephiroth at the bottom of the crater? Well, it's up here now. They say it's some legendary monster from the past. Weapon is protecting Sephiroth? Don't know, but he's up here going around tearing shit up. Right now, Roof is fighting it. I hate to say it, but he's got guts. We should have been the ones to destroy it, but we ain't got no time. Time? Hey, how about Meteor? Do we have to give up? Don't know. His transparency effects are actually pretty nice. I thought Cloud would show up to save you all. Professor Hojo wanted to check up on Cloud too. What are you going to do about Cloud? What are you going to do to Cloud? Sephiroth's alter ego. Meteor has been summoned. Essentially, it's all but over now. So there's no need for you now. No, maybe there is an important task for you. President, preparations for the public execution are complete. Execution? What are you getting by executing us? You are to be executed for causing this situation. People are ignorant. They'll feel better as long as someone is punished. Take back what little praise I had for this damn jackass. In my humble opinion, Emerald Weapon is the most dangerous. Well, enjoy your last moments together. I'll tie your arms now. On Barrett now. I might need to make a ghetto save and pause it because I'm out of time and my wife says there's something wrong with the pipe. So I'm actually going to go ahead and call it here, and we will pick it up from right here using our save state, which is so convenient. I think Rufus might be less wanting to kill Avalanche by this point in Remake. Advent Children showed him a more redeeming light, so maybe Remake will push for that sooner than before. Alright. Okay. So this is... I'm going to call it today because I gotta get on to some other stuff here. And might have a broken pipe somewhere. That's what my wife said. So I'm going to check it out. Newest books. Alshafalda. It's tragic fantasy. And Afterglow. Generation Y. Check those out, and we will see you guys next time. Have a great one, and don't forget to tip your waiter and all that good stuff. Anyway, guys, have a great one. We will pick up with the extended cutscenes next time, and yeah, I'll try to hook up a dock in here for Fire Emblem Engage stuff if you want to see the gameplay and the story. But I might turn on Japanese voices. That's my inclination now. So anyway, have a great one, and I'll see you all next time.